Oak Valley Baptist Church family and friends, Pastor Hammond. I just want to take a moment to talk a little bit about this touching 5,000 lives in 2025 vision. When I was growing up, there were a couple of phrases that I would often hear. One was each one, reach one in the community. And then when I was in school, I would hear each one, teach one. As I was growing up, I came to the realization that while we were one community, while we spoke with one voice as a community, each individual had a unique responsibility for making whatever contributions they could make to ensuring that the community as a whole was healthy. This was solidified even in the church growing up. Every Sunday, you know how I look at you all and say, look at your neighbor, somebody you don't have to lie to, and say, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, when I was growing up, what my pastor growing up had everybody do, we would hold hands, and then we would sing just before the benediction, reach out and touch somebody's hand, make this world a better place if you can. With that background growing up, they established in me a commitment to community that we see play out here in the church in many ways. And so in 2025, we see this assault on our history, this assault on our culture. In many ways, this assault on our personhood, a personhood that people have bled and suffered and died, that we might experience, wrestle with the question. And I'm often asked, what are we going to do? How are we going to respond? What are we going to say? Both as a community leader and as a pastor, sort of wrestled with what that would be. God continuously led me. He took me back to those moments when I was growing up, the unity that we experienced as a community based on our individual contributions and our individual willingness to serve and support and touch the lives of those that were around us, to reach out and touch someone. Unity is indeed a form of direct resistance. The first response that I believe we as a church and we as a congregation should have is to unify by reaching out and touching one another's life the same way that we did when I was growing up. My brothers and sisters, we will touch 5,000 lives by the end of this year. And we'll do it one of 5 ways. We are either A, going to perform an act of kindness, B, offer a listening ear or words of encouragement, C, meet a practical need, D, we are going to go out and perform some form of community service, or E, we are going to share our faith. I sincerely believe that each one of us has the opportunity, we have the capacity, and we have the ability to reach at least one other person.